Vegan Health Coach, and today I'm looking at factory farming and health. Now, factory farming is a reality, and sadly it's a reality, and hopefully we'll start to move away from it, but with humans' voracious appetite for meat, I'm pretty sure it won't happen in my lifetime. So these factory farms, now in the UK there are over 800 mega farms. The biggest of these farms have the capacity to house more than 1 million chickens. Go figure. Let's have a look. 2,000 dairy cows and over 20,000 pigs. 20,000 pigs in the one, mega farm complex. That is like, oh, that is just, yeah. So most of these animals are kept inside, and and in fact, both the chicken and the pork industries are really incredibly intense and cruel because they are crammed into such small spaces, especially the mother pigs, especially the broiler chickens, especially the caged hens. It's just awful. So it's not just the cruelty that these animals have to endure, but these farms can actually be breeding grounds for food poisoning bugs like E. coli and Salmonella, etc., especially in the chickens and followed up by the pigs. It's because these animals live so closely together and diseases spread quickly, which means that there is a widespread use of antibiotics. Now, in saying that, the practice of using antibiotics is dropping because doctors are realizing that the humans have been overexposed, and antibiotics, basically, they just don't really cut the mustard anymore. And superbugs are rife, especially in areas like hospitals, etc. So worldwide there are actually, but it's still in the animal industry, and worldwide there are more antibiotics dished out to animals than what there are to humans. It's quite bizarre, and they do it so that the animals will be fit for human consumption. It defies logic, actually, because actually they're not. They're not fit for human consumption. These animals are also fed grains that are doused in chemical pesticides and fertilizers. They're grown on these grains are grown on vast amounts of land, which in turn are pushing out the wildlife and putting a lot of them on the brink of extinction. But all of this, how does all of this equate to human health? Apart from the fact that the animal protein is not good for our health, which research continues to back up, those who choose to continue eating meat are getting a lot sicker than past generations because of the factory farming and the way the animals are fed and housed, and the fact that they're really susceptible to diseases. So the human health is actually on a mega slide down because of the massive consumption of this type of meat. These are the meats that you find in supermarkets, etc. So it really saddens me when I see people refusing to see the overwhelming scientific and clinically backed evidence that animal protein, which includes meats, fish, dairy, eggs, etc., is not a healthy option. It seems that to me that people would much rather be sick and be on medication with a much lower quality of life than embrace a whole food, plant-based lifestyle. And I see this especially a lot with my age group, who are quite set in their ways. They've always had the meat and 3 veg, and they don't want to change. They would rather get another prescription than learn how to feed themselves so they can reverse heart disease and diabetes and obesity, etc. You know, the silly part is that not only would they have quality of life, but they'd actually live longer on a healthy vegan lifestyle. However, on a brighter side, I am seeing a lot more young people taking on the vegan life. Now, usually it's more because they've had their eyes open to the animal's suffering. But sometimes it's because they don't want to end up like their parents or grandparents or older relatives who've got dementia and heart disease, cancer, etc. And they are learning that vegan food is actually the better way to go. But you know, if you've done it, if you've gone vegan, or some of these young people who go vegan for the animals perhaps don't really know. So if you are going vegan, or if you've just gone vegan, you're transitioning to vegan, then do yourself a favor and be a healthy vegan by adopting the whole food plant-based way of eating, rather than just replacing the meat with the processed vegan meats that are out there. You know, or the 2-minute noodles, etc. So you will be doing yourself a favor if you go whole food plant-based. You really will be doing yourself the favor and animals, and giving health to all three, you, animals, and the environment. It's win-win-win situation, isn't it? Anyway, that's my little rant for today. Till next time, have great food and be compassionate to all animals, including humans. And I will see you again soon. Bye for now.